Hello, and welcome back. This is day 2 of Varsity, and we are playing Overwatch. My name is Hypothermia. This is Timmerman. Yeah,
it's great to be here. It's a very exciting match. Cambridge is currently 2-0 up, if you're not aware. And so if Cambridge win this, that's Varsity in the bag for us. Yeah.
Still 2 more games, though, so there'll be League straight after this, and then Rocket League after that. So Cambridge looking strong right now. They could possibly make it a 5-0. We'll see how that goes. But for now, what do you think about this game and the players and the teams?
I think it's going to be a really close match, actually, because they're both like low Masters average. And it's really anyone's game. So it's really exciting to see who's going to win this one. But I guess we'll get into the game.
Yep. We're just about to load in. Here we go. So first map is Lijiang Tower.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on control point maps?
Yeah, I mean they can get quite complicated, you know, with teams just sort of flopping in from either side, just having a massive brawl in the middle. I have no idea what's going to go and what these teams are going to bring out.
Yeah, I know, like, we have some really versatile players on the Cambridge side, so it could literally be anything. We got the Wrecking Ball, Cambridge, and also on Oxford side, bring out the May on Sev. This will be fun to watch. It's going to be a lot of beeps going on with the Farah and Wrecking Ball. Yeah.
Sorry for that, we are in game now.
Cambridge getting the first DMEC. Licio on here. Oh my goodness, it is a brawl in here. Oh, Cambridge with the first pick. 2 picks. It's looking like it's going to Cambridge. Very interesting first fight. Excellent DMEC from Palindrome there. What a match. What a match.
Cambridge currently with control of the point. And
it's actually a really fast regroup from the Oxford side, already going in for the second fight. Hyper Psychos doing a lot of damage there with the Farah. Already got the barrage immediately. Wow, looking for a quick beep. Goes in. Is there going to be a barrage here from the back? Huge. Doesn't manage to find anyone. Oh, we got the res coming in. It is a brawl in here, folks. Oh my goodness.
Oxford don't really seem to have an answer to the Farah Mercy right now. They do have the shots from McCree, but not doing much right now. Cambridge still have control of the point.
Wow, they managed to hold on there. After that blunder from Hyper, I didn't know if we were going to be able to come back from that, but that's the way Overwatch goes. You never know. You never know.
The res was good though, and Hyper Psycho still shooting at 3.
Got Meaty Treaty here coming in the back with the ball. Maybe trying to
the ultimate.
Gets the huge boop there. Is he going to pop the mines? It's not needed. 2 picks from Cambridge. This is crazy. This is crazy.
It's another great hold from Cambridge, and they're looking in control of this game. The point has nearly been taken as well. They're going to have... Oxford are going to have one more attempt, I think.
Hyper's got another barrage coming up. This will be interesting. Oh, Oxford doesn't manage to touch.
Done.
The ball was so close, not quite like Void. What a first opening round.
Wow.
Wow. That was very one-sided, but we know how these control points go. 1 minute you get 100, the next minute they get 100. So
decisive win. Apologies for missing the first battle, but then after that it just looked like Cambridge all the way. They had control. They kept control. Oxford really just not finding a way in. They were getting shot down from far away, and then once they were in the point, they were just getting cleaned.
Now, if we look at the team comps here, we can see that Hyper's actually switched off the Farah for the indoor map and gone with the Junkrat. Now, you don't see this often, but I've personally witnessed Hyper on the Junkrat, and I know how much damage this guy can do. So going for the
Nice
fast
portal.
TP,
Yeah.
I don't even know. 2 Symmetras as well. Oh my. Oh, he got the May with Rise in trouble. Will he make it out? Managed to survive.
So have a few seconds until points unlocks. Oxford are trying to take control. And it looks like they might have it for now.
This is really. Oh, I think Oxford managed to get that one.
The wall was really crucial in isolating the Reinhardt. Now it's Cambridge's turn to try and fight back.
If you notice, they've just capped, but there's already a new fight coming along because of the symmetric TP just makes things so fast. But ooh, bursting onto point here. Hyper managed to get a pick with that deadly landmine. Already popping the ultimate. It's huge.
It's big.
Cambridge might have this one in the bag already. That was very unexpected. Especially
They did have the Immortal field available, so.
yeah,
But,
exactly.
it was just too late, and the Junkrat managed to take out 2. Now Cambridge are pushing forwards.
Oh, they're taking all the space. It's gonna be really hard for Oxford to get in here. Especially with those Symmetra turrets when they're set up. It's gonna be really difficult. With the Junkrat, Symmetra turrets, I wonder if Oxford are gonna be able to make it in.
Yeah, Junkrat firing at free will.
Oh, they're
See.
just charging in. The Diva Matrix is really coming in big here for the Oxford side, just blocking all of that damage from the Junkrat. That Immortal field just saved so many players. That was insane. Going for another Riptire. Oh my. Oh. Doesn't manage to find anyone. Hypercycles actually goes down from that. Oxford seem to be coming back strong on this team fight. Going for the... Oh, doesn't manage to find anyone.
Diva Bomb not finding anyone, but they're still fighting. Still trying to cap the point.
Look, desperately wanting to take that TP down. Cambridge managed to hold on, actually. That's crazy. Because they did get the initial pick on Hyper, but I guess they just didn't manage to close it out. Hyper moving up again, taking all that space. So much. I think it's going to be really tough for Oxford here. The clock's ticking down, 10% left. Will they be able to touch the point?
They're stuck in their base.
Yeah, stuck in their base. Symmetra turrets. It's going to be tough.
Have
Diva
to go right
charging
now.
through. Oh, Reaper managed to come on the back. Anyone's...
They managed to get the flank off, and actually this might be it for Oxford. They have managed to capture the point. It looks like they're going to wipe Cambridge for now. Let's see if Cambridge can get back.
Still anyone's team fight
99%.
at this point.
Lucio ultimate has been popped, and the Diva's finally been shoved off the point. Does manage to take the Lucio down though.
Yeah, Oxford actually managed to bring that one back. That is crazy. But we've got a few ults coming in from the Cambridge side. A Shatter, a Riptire, and a Cap. It's looking tough. It is looking tough. But coming in with that Maze Tool though gives Ryan plenty of time to return.
Oxford are stalling, but can they stall enough?
This is anyone's game. This is anyone's game.
That's the Mercy and Baby Diva on
no.
point.
Oh,
And I think
no.
it's done.
Cambridge gets 4 picks. Cambridge 2-0 first map.
2-0
first
to
map.
Cambridge. Wow.
Yeah, this is one of their best maps still. So still early days in my book. Still very early days, but yeah. Wow.
Let's just take a look at this play of the game.
Didn't stand a chance.
Great play.
Yeah, just look at that Hypercycles. 37% of the team's damage. You know, he was putting in a lot of work with that hero. I think he got 3 Riptires in that one round.
Absolutely, yeah. And he was free firing all the time, and I think that's just just shows how well the team play together and the strength of them, that they're allowing the Junkrat to just fire and providing that front line for them.
That was causing a lot of trouble. You could tell they even brought out the Diva, but maybe a Zarya would have been a nice pick there. But wow, what a first round! What a first round!
Definitely convincing by Cambridge.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what hero pools they can sort of bring out, because I saw Hyper there was relying quite a lot on Junkrat and Pharah. So, you know, Lijiang Tower, that's quite a good map for those sort of heroes with the projectiles. But we'll see if they can do hit scan too. Early days. Yeah, so 2-0, but that was much closer than the scoreline would reveal. Yeah.
The first map was very convincing. It was just Cambridge all the way. They won all the fights. Didn't let Oxford in. Second one, it was a bit of back and forth, but Cambridge managed to secure that one in the end. So what sort of changes do you want to see from Oxford this time?
I mean, it's tough to say really, because I feel like every map's almost a different game. I think they actually played pretty well there. Yeah, I feel like to even come back and manage to recap after the Symmetra had set up with a Junkrat, they did really well. But they just didn't quite manage to keep the point. But yeah, King's Row here. So I did see Oxford bring out the Doomfist last map, and that is a very good pick on King's Row. So if they have some great Doomfist plays, this could be their map, honestly. But we'll see if Cambridge has something similar to offer.
And what other heroes do you think are going to be good in this map? Do you think the Widow might come out? Doesn't look like anyone's favorite champion.
That would be amazing to see a Widow duel. Yeah, that would be great. I know Palindrome's a big Widow player. Yeah, really evenly matched teams as well. So yeah, it'll be great to see.
Good to see indeed. And we're just waiting until we can load into game.
Yeah. Awesome. Very experienced players actually on both sides. A lot of gold borders. Yeah. Shout out to our sponsor Red Bull, keeping us energized.
Yeah. And just to note that both teams have actually been together for a year or two, so they do have very good synergy and team play.
Yeah, I know this Cambridge team for a fact has been through all the metas. It's been through the triple DPS before the heroes, hero limits. It's been through GOATs, and it's still standing strong at High Masters. So great teams for both sides. Let's check the toxicity ratings. The Cambridge has got 1, 2, 4 threes, and they're evenly
matched on the
toxicity scale.
See how that translates to on a level in league.
Yeah, these teams are really symmetrical in the gold borders as well. Probably both play a bit too much, considering. Anyway, yeah. Great stuff. Do you reckon they're going to run Symmetra again? Because they were both running Symmetra on CP, and this is quite a good map for Symmetra, I think.
Yeah, they definitely could do.
Yeah.
You can set up the turret so you can zap people.
Yeah, I reckon we're going to see a Pharah from Palindrome on the first point, and then I think we might get a Doomfist.
Okay.
But it'll be interesting to see. I think Zarya and Ryan's quite good on this King's Row, so that might be a common tank setup we see. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see.
What sort of strategy do you think they might go for in the opening of King's Row?
Oh, there's so many ways to play this map. So you might see a Lucio sort of death ball style, almost goats, running out into the hotel. Or we could see a nice slow play with the Widow duels. That would be great to see. I really want to see some Widow action, but I don't know if we're gonna get it.
Yeah, it's very much a game of ego if you're playing Widow versus Widow.
I think that we've clearly shown with Valorant and CS:GO that I mean, Cambridge seems to be better at hit scans, so I don't know if it would be smart for Oxford to be bringing out the hit scans. But yeah, we'll see. It'll be great to see.
We've just had a disconnect, so hopefully we'll be in game very shortly.
Apologies for the delay, guys. Apologies for the delay. I think Leah might go for the Anna, but she is also sorry, that's Xenia. But also quite versatile with the Baptiste to get on the high ground on these maps. Great to see. That's one of the things about these maps, right? So I feel like each map has its like unique selling point. So on Lijiang Tower is a bit of a hybrid, right? So you've got those like really open, spacey maps. It's almost designed for Pharaoh, right? And Wrecking Ball. Then I feel like King's Row is literally designed for like Doomfist, Zarya Ryan. So I think that's going to be the test, right? So we've seen they're good at that kind of play style, but it's almost like a different game when you change the maps.
Indeed,
almost.
indeed. You see this on other games as well, like CS. You have Vertigo, which is like a really complicated map, and so many ways you can go in. Or you can have something like Dust 2, which plays the same, really.
And the game is beginning.
Oh, instant speed boost out of spawn.
Straight away. Oxford going for an aggressive push here.
Fast
on the left.
Beaver's in trouble here.
Oh,
manages to get the immortality field out.
Oh, May's doing a lot of work. It looks like Oxford might get an early start here. Making progress. Whoever got behind them there? Can't even see. Someone's troubling the flanks. May here doing a lot of work. Oh, that's a very early take. That's a very early take here. Well played from Oxford, starting strong after the last map. Here we see classic Lucio putting in the work for the team. And Oxford take the site very early on. Okay. Let's see if they can hold this for a while. They've got a pretty strong setup here with the May.
Yeah.
And immediately a switch onto the McCree. It looks like they just wanted Widow to try and take that first site. Maybe it wasn't working. Moving the payload pretty swiftly. Here showing Seb. A few details about Seb here. Never mind. Some more details about Seb. Wait, what?
Cambridge
take it back straight away.
Kill. Oh my goodness! Great.
Let's see if Oxford can pull this back. Bit of chat.
Got a bit of BM in the chat
here.
From Xenia.
Starting the chat. Very nice.
On fire.
Oh,
Shatter coming out.
Amazing Shatter there. Rennie getting a double, putting in the work.
That's one for the instant karma compilations, folks.
Oh,
that one there.
And Cambridge are just falling here.
Absolutely wiped.
They can't defend against this Oxford team. They seem to have an aggressive take, and it just works with the Lucio, the May, the McCree. It's all coming together here, and Rene's on fire. Rene looking for the picks. He's going ahead. Yes, he's not letting Cambridge get close to that payload.
And they've already gone all the way up and taken all of that space. It's going to be really tough here for Cambridge.
Cambridge is going to try and stop them getting to the next checkpoint. It's going to be hard. They don't have any ults to work with here. It's going to take a miracle from Cambridge here. Let's see if they can pull it off. Lucio coming through. It's looking rough. Pretty even on both sides. Reinhardt getting a pick. Lucio getting a pick. Reinhardt getting another pick. And Cambridge is just falling.
3 picks here.
And Oxford will take it to the next checkpoint. They've really exploded into this game. I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Didn't even have to burn that many ults. Already got 4 back
They've got 4 ults stacked up. And Rene is just on fire. The second-year chemist at Magdalene. He knows what's up.
Looking forward to a potential Ryan Shutter McCree ult
We have a
combo
few ults here on both sides, especially
goes
big
for that
on the Sombra
Cambridge.
Hack. And the Reaper ult. It's amazing.
Happened?
Cambridge firing back.
Oh my goodness.
They're not having any of this. None of it.
Wow.
And it's just Diva left. They're going to delay the kill there. Buying some time. 4 minutes 30 on the clock. Let's see if Oxford can take this to the end.
What just happened there, Zaki?
No idea. The Sombra ult, the Reaper ult, it all came out. Pulling all the big shots. Hyper Cycles here, just... He's not having any of it.
Oh no, the May will manage to catch them out.
Oh, and Rene
the Shatter coming out.
Oh,
Cambridge coming back though. Oh,
Hyper.
2 kills.
Hyper's just
Challenge. Just
pulling
my
him down.
goodness.
Let's see here. Hyper apparently peaked in first year, according to the player description, but I don't believe that one bit. Looking at this
He just
performance
picked right now, folks. That was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous indeed. The third year Komsky.
He's
He's an experienced man with the team. Let's see if Cambridge can hold this off here. We have 3 ults from the Oxford side. They're probably going to use one of them. The Baptiste ult coming out. Oh, but Hyper, he's fallen.
Oh, he overextended a little bit too far there.
Getting the pick. The Devo coming through.
Bombs, double
He's
bomb.
getting a pick.
Bam,
Oxford
bam.
are all over them. McCree's getting a pick as well. Rene, Diva. Oh, and Cambridge completely wiped out here. It's looking like it's going to be one last fight towards the end.
Right there, 2 bombs from both sides.
Oh, but Hyper here, he's making a sneaky little play. Oh, he's been spotted.
Goes for the repeat. He's not scared of no one.
Oh, we have 2 ults from the Oxford side. Almost have some brawl from Cambridge side. That's going to be huge.
Cambridge sweating here, sweating so close to the...
That's the first pick. That's going to be huge. And an insane shatter here from Light.
Play.
The male. Oh, but Oxford just using the ults better. Can we no longer have 2 of our Cambridge ults?
Oh
no. And Oxford are just wiping the floor with them.
We've got a shatter and we've got a reaper, but can they touch?
Oh, Hyper's going to have a miracle here. Let's see what... Oh, it's too late. And Oxford take the first round.
What a steamroll. Oh my god.
That was amazing. Oxford just coming back. They're not getting dominated today. They're making a stand. Oxford need to win this game.
Oh man.
Amazing. Who do you think the MVP was for that round? I would say Rene was just dominant there. He's just...
Rene was ridiculous. But honestly, the May there, that May pick.
The May was very high
many Cambridge tanks off guard so many times.
That was, yeah.
I think I might have to give it to them.
Both DPS from the Oxford side, they're really playing their part. Wow.
Moving into the swapping sides here. So, what you often see on King's Row, yeah, is either a dominant sweep like that, or just being held at first point. So it's still anyone's game at this point. But yeah, no Widow from Cambridge, the T side.
Oh, Cambridge playing the May as well. I don't remember who played it last. Was it Oxford who played it last round? The May.
Yeah, it was Oxford. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they've gone for the attack.
Suit. You know, they see the source in the May.
It's going to be really hard for Cambridge to break in with that Seb on the May again. But we've got. I mean,
let's see if Cambridge can deliver. We have 2 minutes 43 remaining for Oxford here. It's going to be hard to match, but Meaty Treaty, he can't wait to get out. He's ready for it. Let's see what they do here. Meaty Treaty leading an attack. They're playing it quite slow here, trying to see what they can find.
Trying to bait out the wall, it seems.
Okay, they're through that major checkpoint.
Manages to escape.
Oh, but May is causing them trouble. Ryan Huss pushing up here. He's half HP already. They're going to have to protect him. Shield's going low.
Taking a lot of damage.
The damage output from Oxford here is just... Oh, but they're going around the back, going for a big attack. Reinhardt falls to Rene again. Oh, and Baptiste here getting another pick. Oxford's just winning these fights. Oh, but Hyper's having none of it. Nah, he's fallen as well. It's looking rough here for Oxford.
That was really strong. See, Seb getting all of those isolations with the wall. It's really...
The May's really playing a good part in breaking apart the team. Let's see how Cambridge try and combat that. They have the Sombra who could potentially try and get a hack. Rene's on fire, of course he is. The beast himself.
All the ults coming out for the second fight.
Oh, and Oxford going for a big push here. They've already got one pick. The Lucio ult coming out. Oh, but... Oh, Rene, he's just putting in the work. Look at him. They can't escape, and Rene, he's going to get the Lucio as well. Oh, but it's May, it's Seb. The mighty May. It's a great fight there. Oxford are looking really strong in King Zero here. Oh, the Sombra hack coming out. Oh, and Cambridge is going to take the site here. They've blocked the McCree.
Blocked that high noon.
The high noon, but to no avail. And Diva here, putting in the work. It's just McCree remaining, and they're going to take the site here.
They didn't lose a single player.
They did not lose a single player. Wow. Amazing take by Cambridge.
Amazing.
They're not having any of it. Oh, where's Hyper going there? Ah, Hyper and Sombra are going to look to try and get a sneaky pick, potentially. Before the fight even begins. Okay. Playing it a bit slow here. Meaty shooty. The shield for the team. Looks like a fight's about to begin. We have 3 odds from the Oxford side, 2 odds from the Cambridge side. Let's see if they pull any of them out. This is going to be a big fight here. Maywall coming out. Oh, and Baptiste gets a pick. An early pick. Cambridge already losing the Reinhardt, losing the shield of the team.
Well, Seb playing the ult with the ult.
Hyper gets taken down. He finds one, but it's not enough. Oxford just dominating this fight again. It looks like they just know Kings Row better here. Oh, and Oxford, they're going to take the payload. Reinhardt has to fall off. Let's see if Cambridge can regroup. 3 minutes 30 on the clock. Cambridge regrouping here. Oh, I'm not sure about this, Tim. What do you reckon? How's this going to go?
We look at Cambridge here. They've got the summer on. We've seen that come out huge twice.
True.
They combo that with the bomb.
I reckon they'll go for a Sunroll here. Let's see what happens. Cambridge aggressing onto the payload. Oh, and the hack and the D-roll. Does it find anyone? It does not find anyone, but it doesn't matter. It created the space they needed to push through. Xenia finding a pick, Silk finding a pit, Hyper finding 2. Oh, and it's beautiful. Oh, and they've taken the payload. Okay, let's go Cambridge. 3 odds on the Oxford side. Though they did burn a few odds to take that payload. It's going to be interesting to see if they can take it to the end here.
The Sombra is just so strong against Oxford's composition.
It is.
With the Diva.
They're combining with the Sombra ults very nicely. Palindrome on that Sombra. Doing a great job. Oh, and another fight coming out here. Seb's finding an opening pick. Oh, and Oxford doing a lot of damage here. A big fight coming out. Hyper gets taken down.
Out by the flash. He wasn't ready for that.
Oh, but Oxford, they just seem to win most of these fights here. Every time there's a big team fight.
So fast.
Cambridge don't seem to win unless they have the ult advantage on Kings Row here. Let's see if they make any changes, if they try and adjust their approach.
See, McCree was looking for the Sombra there. Or duck chase.
We've almost got Reaper and Sombra. I reckon they're going to try build those coming into this next fight.
Yeah,
we do have the McCree and Reinhardt ult from the Oxford side. Almost got the Mayo. On Cambridge here, trying to take some space.
Really just stalling for ults here, you can tell. Palindrome's almost there. Hyper's almost there. That's going to be massive.
That is going to be huge, but they do have the Mayo on the Oxford side now to counter it. Let's see how it works. Mayo comes out. It just about captures. Oh, doesn't catch anyone, and the hack comes out
just in time to deny all those.
Just in time. He comes in to save the day again, and Hyper, he's just cleaning up here. Vegas taken out, Baptiste taken out. Oh, and Diva, she's fallen as well. Rene's fallen. Hyper, he's pulling through for the Cambridge team, and they're gonna take it to the next checkpoint.
Wow.
Amazing by Hyper here. I do not believe that he peaked in first year because we're seeing a stellar performance. He's on fire. Gosh. Diva and Baptiste from the Oxford side. Let's see if they make use with those. Almost have the Reinhardt and the Diva. They may be able to combine from the Cambridge side. Oh, and Oxford have found 2 picks somehow. How has that happened? Oh, and Cambridge might need to retreat here. It's all falling apart. Diva maybe wasted there. Maybe not the best idea. Little panic move from Ark. Oh, and Ark's fallen as well. 1 minute 50 on the clock. It seems to be quite back and forth. They seem to win one fight at a time, so maybe Cambridge will win the next, who knows. But we do have 5 odds from the Oxford side here. Reinhardt trading 5 strikes. Light Void standing strong. The shield of the team. The second year maths and CS student at Worcester, Light Void. He's played an integral role here. Winning the Reinhardt battles. He's got Earth Shatter. Let's see how he uses it. Oh, Cambridge aggressing. Diva's up top there, causing some trouble, but no deaths yet. The Mayo comes out. Oh, Reinhardt's fallen. That's going to be huge for Oxford. Oh, and Hyper hasn't gotten out. Cambridge are going to need to retreat here for one last attack. Will they make it happen? We will find out.
60 seconds on the clock here.
60
Time
seconds.
is ticking down. They do have ults coming up. Another Sombra Reaper.
Oh,
combo,
another Sombra
potentially.
ult. That's going to be massive.
We've seen that 100% success rate at this point.
Ooh, we
Can
have
they make it happen again?
4 ults on the Oxford side. That's going to be huge to stop them from pulling out those ults here.
Yeah.
This fight is going to be massive. Sombra looks like she's going in, and Reinhardt gets hacked. 4 of them get hacked. Let's see if they push through here and can find the picks before they can use the ults. Oh, Reinhardt's fall. Oh, and Hyper, he's going huge. 1 small. Cambridge, are they going to win this battle? Lucio gets a pick on the Reaper. Oh. Oh, it's looking huge. Oh, it's a 3v3 on site here. 3v4.
50
Cambridge
seconds.
is going to need a miracle.
Oxford has the spawns.
Reaper has his ult. Let's see if he can use it. 9 seconds on the clock. Tracer going in. Cambridge regrouping a little bit. 5 seconds on the clock here. Reinhardt going in.
Oh, they brought out the Bastion.
Oh, the Lucio. Come on. Reaper's going to need to pull off his ult here. Oh, Baptiste getting a pick. Tracer getting a pick. Reinhardt getting a pick. Cambridge are going to take this match. Cambridge are going to take this round. Oh, and Cambridge, they've done it. They've done it. 2 minutes 40 on the clock for Oxford. 0 for Cambridge.
They had the Bastion, the shields, the Matrix for the Reaper ult, and they still managed to beat them.
That was
Cambridge
amazing.
Going absolutely massive there. Now it's about
Huge.
Now it's about whether they can hold them off for the 2 minutes and 43
They're just playing
seconds.
for the draw. I don't remember about the
Playing for the draw, but
Playing for the draw. Playing for the draw. Oh. Oh,
I mean
gosh.
that draw could mean a lot though. That draw.
This draw could be massive.
These
here.
teams are so closely matched that draw could literally
Gosh.
be the decider.
Oxford fighting for their survival and varsity. They're going to need to take this game. That's going to be huge, especially since Cambridge took the first. I wonder what comps we're going to see coming out. Cambridge defending here. Oh, okay. We're seeing the May come out again. The May and the McCree, that works well for them on the first attack. Symmetra here from Cambridge should be interesting.
Oh, seems to be the same as the pretty similar comps.
Similar. Let's see if they can make it work this time. What went wrong for Cambridge last defense? What do you think, Tim?
I think the May was just so strong, managing to catch off the tanks of the Cambridge side. But if Cambridge played this smart and be a bit more cautious, they could definitely win this one this time.
They can. Let's see if they make any adjustments to their previous strategies on defense.
Straight out.
Oxford here, they're going to be running straight in like last time, I believe. Cambridge defending from side. Okay, they've got the Symmetra turrets causing some havoc, stopping them from pushing that choke point, but they've destroyed the turrets now. Let's see if they push through. We've got the Farah coming out here,
they swapped to the
actually.
Farah. It's a great
Farah
pick
counts
here.
for Symmetric.
They have nothing. Oh, no, they do have a
Symmetra.
McCree.
Turrets destroyed. They're being pushed back onto site here. It's going to be a fight right to the end. 2 minutes on the clock. The pocket Farah coming out. Let's see if she manages to find any picks here. Ready, we know how dangerous he can be. Oh, 2 picks for Cambridge here. Oxford are going to have to fall back. They're going to try and delay this Diva kill. And 1 minute 50 here. The pocket Farah hasn't worked as of yet.
Beautifully played by Cambridge there.
Cambridge feeling confident here. They're going for that draw. They need that draw.
Cambridge are playing so safe as they should be.
Oh, we've got Hammond behind. Is he going to get taken out? No? Almost.
Oh, ball almost gets caught out there. Just
Also
managed
caught
to
out, but he's
escape.
created some space with that distraction. Oxford pushing out now. They're through that original choke point. Diva going for the honor here. Oh, but she gets slept. Oh, but they still get the pick on the honor. That's huge. Farah taking some damage. 1 for 1 here, trade. Diva Shields gets taken out. We don't have any ults coming out yet from either side, but Cambridge have 2. Oh, 3 picks here from Oxford. Farah's putting in the work. That could be huge. It takes quite a while for Cambridge players to get back. Oxford are going to aggress on the side here. They've almost taken it. Are they going to take it? Can they get on? We've just got the Diva contesting now. Diva finds a pick. Oh, but the team's getting onto the side. This is huge. Oh, they find 2 picks. They might just manage to hold it here. Hammond's fallen. Light's fallen. Symmetra taking out the Diva mech. Oh, and Diva falls as well. 40 seconds on the clock here. Farah's running in. They're not quite regrouping. The Nano's coming out.
Nano Farah.
Cambridge held that beautifully. That was insane. Symmetra here. Putting in a shift. Oh, but Hammond's found a pick. Arna gets taken out. Hansi gets taken out for Oxford. Cambridge are holding this beautifully, and 20 seconds on the clock now. They're feeling confident. Oxford are going to want to regroup with the two players that have fallen, but they're keeping this aggressive position. Silk here. She has the ult. That's going to come in huge towards the end. They're not going to want to get picked off here. We have two players who are low. The D.Va ult comes out. D.Va's fallen, but Baptiste has fallen. That's a trade. 5v5. Farah ult takes out one. Symmetra takes out one. Hanzo takes out one. Oh, and there's one left on the Cambridge side. Can he make it? Can he pull off the impossible? No, he can't. And Oxford are going to take this second map.
Wow.
Amazing. 1-1 on the board now.
What a fight.
What a map. That was insane. Wow.
That was so
Player of the game here. Meaty Treaty, well deserved. Ah, the classic Earth Shatter coming out. Winning that important fight for the team, but to no avail, they lost in the end. Insanely high impact from Hyper and Xenia here, but for me, the match MVP, the round MVP there would go to perhaps Rene or Seb there for their DPS on that attack.
Wow, what a match. Have you got any thoughts on that one, Zaki?
Any thoughts? Wow, Oxford really poured in the shots. I wasn't expecting that, especially after that dominant performance from Cambridge. That was insane. The DPS there really pulling through and working in combination. It's going to be interesting to see how Cambridge comes back.
Yeah, honestly, on that last little defender side there for Cambridge, so many close moments there with the D.Va bomb, with like you couldn't even see the pixel on the screen on that tip.
It was insanely hype game, that one.
Such a close map. That's exactly what I meant when I said it's a different map, it's a different game. We saw in the first control points Cambridge going 2-0 pretty confidently, but right there, Oxford brings it back 1-1.
It's going to be a tight series, that's for sure.
Very, very tight
Pretty
series.
equally matched teams here, it seems. Just depends on the map, the players they pick. It's quite interesting to see what they pull out to try and counter each other. The May and the McCree there just allow to run wild. Hyper, you know, he played very well, pulling some picks back, but it wasn't enough. In the end there, Cambridge takes the game. I mean, Oxford takes that game. It was very well deserved.
Honestly. If you had to give one player the MVP for that map, who would it be?
I was thinking Rene or Seb there. I think perhaps Seb for the main players. I think it was really high impact. Rene though, he really hit the shots, and that was integral as well. What do you think, Tim? Who would be your
Honestly,
match
it's so hard to decide. Palindrome got so many EMPs, winning so many fights. Hyper Psycho is popping off, and Seb getting so many isolations on the tanks. It was just so many great plays there for both sides.
Indeed, and we can't overlook the Reinhardt from the Oxford side. I forgot who exactly it was, but they were playing really well. They were winning the duels with the other Reinhardt. Perfectly timed Earth Shatters there.
Yeah, managing to always get them off. I don't think any of those were blocked.
Yeah, Reinhardt just providing the shield for the team there. He was integral in that performance. It's going to be interesting to see how this next game plays out.
Yeah.
That was a very hype game.
Oh, moving into the next map soon. Interesting to see which map this will be, because we've got quite a lot of information about what sort of hero pools are available on both sides. So we've seen they can both do hit scan and do it well.
Yeah,
we're finding a lot of frags there. Very versatile players.
Yeah, indeed. It seems like they can play. They're a bit of a jack of all trades, you know. They can fit whichever role is needed.
Absolutely, absolutely. But one of the things that surprised me quite a bit was that we didn't see the Doomfist there at all, because we did see on the control points bringing out the Doomfist, and this is
quite well.
Very well known as a Doomfist.
I think it's going to be integral character changes here, trying to counter the other team, because they seem to be pretty equally matched in skills, but whichever one has the comp that's working better for that particular map seems to be taking the advantage.
And that's a great point. And we did see both of these teams are really quick to react to the other players' comps, because we saw the attackers, Oxford there, they instantly switched to Farah and Hanzo after seeing the Symmetra and Symmetra comp from Cambridge. And that was really smart, and it did pay off in the end. We saw they just managed to clutch that out.
It did. Very quick thinking from Oxford there.
Yeah, great decision.
And it's too hard for Cambridge to just change comp because they only had those 2 minutes, so it was very well played there from Oxford.
Yeah, that's the thing. As an attacker, you can just switch it up to match the enemy. But on the defender side, with 2 minutes, you've got to stick with it. It's got to be able to handle anything you bring it.
Yeah.
But they did
That's
really
something
well.
Cambridge has to consider for next time, picking a pretty versatile comp that can take any sort of attack. But we're entering into the next game here on Rialto.
Well, I imagine we're going to see some wrecking balls. Both big fans of the ball. Yeah. Very interesting map to play. Very open spaces at the start, but then yeah. What are your thoughts on this map, Zaki?
Oh, Rialto. Haven't played it too much myself, but it's a pretty decent map. Payload again might favour Oxford. We'll see, because I'm not sure if it was just Oxford were good at Kings Row, or maybe they're quite good at just that particular map. But we'll see how it plays out. We're seeing similar comp here coming out from Oxford. They seem to like this for the payload setup, the May and the McCree.
I think Seb might be a May 1 trick. We're not when we got.
Not sure. Let me see. Let me just have a look at the.
We've seen Seb bring out the May.
Character play profiles. Seb here. Oh, okay, there's not much on replay. He seems to like Sigma apparently, but you know, maybe that was just to throw Cambridge off.
Look at Cambridge here. They're going for a quick
Cambridge going for a sneaky play here.
Often.
Is this gonna work?
Oh, straight out at the start. This is a surprise. They were not ready for this.
surprise for Cambridge indeed. Berene finds a pick.
Picked off. Oh no!
Oh, it's not quite working yet. But pick there from the Reinhardt. Meaty Treaty. He's not having it from last game. He's gonna establish himself as the dominant Reinhardt, and Oxford getting forced right back into their spawn. That's what we like to see from Cambridge. But Berene, he's finding a pick here. This is pretty dangerous from Cambridge because Oxford will spawn in right there, so I feel like they'll just whittle them down, you know?
Managing to hold on though, keeping them in their gates.
To an extent, May here, you know, putting in that util though, separating the team. Reinhardt's fallen. Hyper, I think he's gonna fall as well. Yeah. It was, you know, I respect. They went for the play.
I mean, I think what it is their comp isn't really built to hold on the standard sort of conventional choke points.
We're seeing a switch here from Palindrome to McCree from Tracer. Should be interesting. Taking inspiration from Rene here on the McCree. Oh, Cambridge going for another little sneaky back entrance attack here. They're rushing out. Let's see if this one plays out differently. The stun coming out. Meaty Treaty, he's almost fallen straight away. Baptiste Shield keeping him alive. The Earth Shatter blocked. That was a beautiful by Meaty Treaty. Diva here finding a pick. The Lucio comes out on both sides. He's almost fallen here. Meaty Treaty. Hyper, he's finding a pick. Palindrome, oh, he's showing his worth as well. The male's coming out. Oh, and Cambridge seem to be winning this fight. They're taking back the payload. They're not having any of it. Lucio finds a pick and Oxford get forced back. Gonna try it. Yeah. Cambridge won this fight. Very nice indeed from Cambridge.
Wow, just wow. That was incredible.
That surprise attack works a bit better. Wonder what went differently that time. I think amazing block there of the Reinhardt ult by Meaty Treaty. That was integral in that win. Oh, Oxford here. They're going for a sneaky little attack as well.
TP. They weren't ready for this. Oh, gets caught off.
Getting caught off. But Hyper, he's pulling in the shots. Double kill there. Diva gets taken out from Oxford. Oh, and Cambridge, they're coming back strong. They're not having any of it on Rialto. Oxford may take Kings Row, but never Rialto for Cambridge.
I thought they surprised them, but Hyper's ready for anything.
Oh,
wait.
Hyper, he's playing 4D chess. He knew what was coming out. Saved it all right for that moment. Okay, Oxford here. Going from down below. Cambridge have the high ground, but they're blocked by the Mayoral. Hyper's jumping down. He's going straight in. We have the D-roll. Oh, is it coming out? Is it going to find a pick? Maybe not. Oh, it finds a pick on Meaty Treaty. That's a blunder. Hyper falls as well. I think Oxford are going to take this fight. 3 remaining for Cambridge. They're going to try and fall off. Oxford taking out the Diva as well. They're going to push the payload to the checkpoint, I reckon, unless Cambridge can form a quick attack here.
Now, if we look, there's two little guys sneaking around the back there.
Ooh.
Will they get caught off? That could
Cheeky
be
little
very...
McCree in the back. Is he going to make it in time? I'm not sure.
He gets caught out.
Oh, they're contesting, and McCree, he's causing havoc from behind. The Urshat comes through, taking out the Lucio. Oh, but Symmetra. Rene here, he's too strong on that Symmetra. Oh, and Symmetra is all powered up here. He's going to take out 3, I believe. Lucio just jumping off. He's had enough. McCree has had enough as well. They want to get back.
That was a really smart play by Palindrome and McCree there, going around the back, but they were ready for it. I think ordinary players would have fallen for that one, but
but not the likes of...
was ready. Lorenzo knew.
Not the likes of Oxford here. Huge there from the tanks as well, creating space. Often overlooked, but they're playing an insane role here. Lifevoid and Lorenzo. Look at them. They just refuse to die. But Silk here. Looking to cause a bit of havoc. See what she's going to do. Oh, the May blocking them off. I think Cambridge is going to try and get onto the side here before it reaches the checkpoint, making use of that high ground. And they're jumping down. Let's see who takes this fight. Equal on both sides. Oh, the McCreel comes out. Lucio gets picked. And the Mayo as well, but Symmetra, is she going to be able to run havoc? Yeah, no, she gets taken down by Arcatraz. He's not having it. Hyper as well. Hyper gets taken down. It's a... Oh, Oxford are just falling. McCree, Reinhardt, they're all pulling in the work. And Cambridge taking back the payload. 1 minute 35 on the clock. Let's see what happens. 2 ults from each side here. We've got the D.Va ult. We have the Lucio ult from both sides. There might be a massive team fight here. Let's see who pulls them out first. Oh, Cambridge just absolutely destroyed Oxford. In a heartbeat there. I didn't even see what happened.
Yeah, they were definitely ready for that teleport there.
Insanely dominant performance there. Didn't quite work for Oxford. They have a couple more attacks left at most. They're going to have to use that Lucio and D.Va ult, but we've got one right back on the Cambridge side here. Probably waiting for the Oxford one to come out. And they're making use of the high. Oxford here coming around the back again. Oh, but Cambridge, they're ready for it. And that choke point, it just isn't working for Oxford.
Palindrome, no fear.
Palindrome,
no fear, around the back.
It's almost like he has an aim lock. He just can't miss.
Someone check this man's PC.
Check this man's PC. Oh, amazing. And one last attack here from Oxford, but we have almost 4 ults from the Cambridge side here. Are they going to be able to make it work? That back entrance is not working.
They've got 30 seconds to work with.
30 seconds, they're onto the payload, but Cambridge here, they've got the high ground. They won the battle last time. Palindrome here, he just can't miss. Oh, and Meaty Treaty, he's jumping down.
The high noon.
The mighty tank himself. The D-roll coming up, the high noon. Oh my gosh! Arcatraz! He's done it! He's only kind of done it. Oh, the D-roll coming out, it only finds one. Not quite to the level of Arcatraz here. Oh, and Cambridge, they've won the fight. That is their choke point. Also, they're not taking that payload to the next checkpoint, and they've taken a beautiful round there. The payload didn't even get to the second checkpoint. That was, Arcatraz, amazing. We know what he's capable of on that D.Va. 4th year astrophysicist. He's been doing this for way too long, he says. Not long enough, though. Too long for Oxford as well. They wish he wasn't there. The MVP of Varsity 2020, Arcatraz, pulling through again. Gosh.
Wow.
I'm butchering his name. His name's not Arcatraz. I'll call him Arc. That was, amazing.
Yeah, so Cambridge there, they were looking a bit shaky at the start, but I think that mainly stemmed from the early ambitious play that didn't really pay off on that occasion. But as soon as it got to the middle half of the map, it was all Cambridge.
Yeah, I mean, Cambridge just pulling in the shots again. They just wouldn't let Oxford get to that second payload there. That was their choke point, and they held it beautifully. Let's see what happens here. We're seeing the Rene on the McCree and Seb on the May again. We know how dangerous that combination is on defense, especially. Hyper here taking the Reaper. He was very high impact last game. Okay. 1 second. Oh, Oxford taking a pretty advanced position here, but they're not going as advanced as Cambridge were. Allowing Cambridge to take the pit. Oh, we're seeing the Lucio high. Oh, is he going for a boot? Is he going to get anyone? Not quite. Oh. See what's happened here. Cambridge is taking the payload, carrying it well. Oxford getting pushed back, controlling it decently here. They've got the high ground once again. Oh, and Meaty Treaty, he loves the high ground, jumping down at the perfect moment. He's been, look at him, he knows just when to jump down, and they're all going down. But Diva takes out Meaty Treaty. They've lost their shield. Reaper takes out that Diva mech. Very nice. Diva here. Oh, it's looking like Oxford controlling this fight. Oh, never mind. The shield taken down on both sides, and Oxford, they're falling here. Diva's gonna try and get out. She's not gonna be able to pull anything back here. They've lost too many people, and she's the last one remaining. Cambridge take that fight. Rialto is Cambridge's map. Look at them pulling the payload ahead. Huge fight there from Cambridge, just wiping the floor with Oxford. But 3-0 here on the Oxford side. Let's see if they can make them work. Oh, Oxford find an early pick on Palindrome here. That's going to be huge. He's been on fire. Light Void on the Reinhardt. He's pushing up, creating some space. Trying to take back that payload here. Oh, and the Cambridge just getting pushed back. The damage output is not high enough here. The shield is too powerful here on the Oxford side, and the main shield blocking them, but the Lucio comes out. They're going to rush in, try and find some picks while that's active. The Mail here, trying to stop them from pulling through. Oh, and the Mail finds the Reinhardt. McCree takes out. Oh, but Hyper! He's not having any of it. He's going for the Diva as well. Oh, Hyper! He's really coming in clutch with the Reaper. Is it enough? And there's 2 left on the payload. It's like a 2v2 on site. Let's see what happens.
Oxford making their way back quickly.
Oh, but it's... Oh, wait, they got to this point.
Just managed to
it wasn't enough. And Diva there, he creating space beautifully, pushing them back. That was amazing from Cambridge. Hyper there, he's just too strong. He's really clutching up with these plays. So many huge plays coming out from Hyper, from Arc. Wow. And they're taking that high ground. We know they love that high ground. Only one on the payload. They're not in a rush here. They know they only need to take it to that yellow point. Oh, how he's not getting you there, but he gets the pick on the May anyway with his amazing aim-lock aim. Palindrome just too snappy. Seb isn't being allowed to run havoc on that May on this map. Cambridge here, they're taking the high ground. Oh. Life Void, he's trying to contest. Oh, Palindrome gets taken out in a second. And Meaty Treaty's low. But Diva gets the pick. Palindrome gone.
But
no.
Are they?
Oh,
C9?
Hyper gets the pick. No. Oh. Surely not. Surely they won't C9. They're contesting. Silk here with the melee. She's just putting too much work in with that Lucio. The glue that holds the team together. Oh, getting the pick. Lucio trading out. Oh, and Hyper's fallen. Oh, and it's like a 3v3 on site again. Three Oxford players, they're holding strong. The wall that Oxford needed when they needed him the most. Light Void here, getting the pick. Wow. Oxford hold the site here. They're not giving this game up. 2 minutes 30 on the clock. We've got the Reinhardt ult coming through in 1 second. We've got the Rene ult, we've got the Seb ult. Oxford here, a lot of ults, but we have 2 minutes 40 on the clock for Cambridge. They just need to win 1 team fight. I feel like this is going to be just trying to bait out some ults potentially. Let's see what they do here. The Shatter comes out. They've got 1 ult out. Meaty Treat here. The shield is still staying strong. Oh, this one choke point. Oh, but they're pulling out. Oh, they use the Reaper ult, but to no avail this time. Well, they got the mech. Another. Oh, Diva. Oh, but it created space, and they're just pushing through. They're finding the picks. Cambridge are winning this fight. They're taking this game. 3 left for Oxford here. Rene's fallen. Oh, and Diva's fallen on Cambridge. They're going to take this game. A dominant performance from Cambridge there. Wow. Just wow. That was... Oh. What a game there from Cambridge.
You've got to applaud
Player of the game, what do you reckon? I think it's going to be a Reaper player of the game. No? Oh, Meaty. Of course, Meaty Treaty.
Double play of the game. What a guy.
Often overlooked, but this Reinhardt, he really played well this game. What a block! Wait, whoa. That's when they got taken out 1 second.
We didn't even catch that. That's why.
Yeah, I didn't see. Bro, I looked away for 1 second and the whole team was dead. Amazing. Oh, and Silk here, often overlooked, but look at that, 42% kill participation. That's huge. Hyper, of course, as we saw, finding many picks.
Wow.
Oh, what a game. What a game we just had there. 2-1 to Cambridge. Match MVP, who would you say for that one? I honestly think Meaty Treaty was just unbelievable.
That block there, they were just
saw
ready
that
for it. They knew it was coming.
That was,
the mind games.
just perfectly timed there. Oh, and that was huge. 2-1 on the series here. Oxford need this game to stay in varsity. Oh, they're going to need a little team talk here. There's going to be a break soon. I think they're going to need to find their heads because Cambridge here, dominant performance. It seems very back and forth. We know that Oxford can pull it back from a heavy loss.
It's definitely still anyone's game here, honestly.
Anyone's game, indeed.
I think it all depends on the map. It all depends on the map and the heroes.
It
Really does. If they can get a good main map for Seb, could be in for a treat, folks.
These games, huge, like they're being won by just team efforts. When the team figures out like how to play together, they were playing together so well there. Just pulling in the ults in combination. The Reaper ults there were just brutal. Brutal. He won so many important fights. I'm gonna have to give it to either Meteor or who was Reaper for this? I don't Hyper. Reaper, Hyper or Meaty for this one, just pulling in so many important plays there that can't be overlooked.
But I mean, Palindrome, we saw his aim, we saw his picks, goodness.
Yeah, Palindrome, to be fair, Palindrome just continually putting in the damage. His aim was snappy that round. And often overlooked Bezzini as well.
Yeah, always getting the healing cards. Keeping Meaty alive, letting him do his thing.
They would not be able to do their work.
Yeah, not without Xenia. Always getting the healing cards.
The third year engineer, she's just, you can tell she's an engineer. She's holding everything together there. She's, tightening all the screws, doing all the gears.
Doing the hidden work in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, keeping the team
often
together.
Overlooked, It's often the physicists that get the credit, but it's the engineers that made the thing.
Absolutely.
Gosh, just amazing there. Amazing from Cambridge. But Oxford, we know what they're capable of. Maybe it wasn't Seb's and Rene's game this time, and maybe Lightboard was getting out Reinhardted, but next game we'll see what they can pull through.
I think if their Ryan takes some notes from Meaty and the Diva takes some notes from Rouse, they might have a chance.
They might have a chance. And if the healers can heal as effectively as Silk and Xenia.
Honestly, I think that was a Ryan diff. If I had to put it down,
yeah, no, honestly,
if I had to sum up that game
that was a Ryan diff. I think he got Ryan diff on King's Row, but the Ryan diff came out on Rialto here. Palindrome and Hyper were just hitting all the shots as well. There was no fault on the Cambridge side for that game.
I really, really want to see some Widow Duels coming out.
Yeah, honestly.
So hopefully, if we get a map for that, that would be great to see.
That would be good.
I think that's the only type of duel we haven't really seen yet. So, yeah.
2-1 on the board here, best out of 7. I think Oxford need this next game. They need this next game.
They really, really do.
They can't be allowed to.
They not just for the Overwatch. They need it for the whole varsity.
Exactly.
This is. There's a lot on the line here for them. Must be shaking in their. Maybe that's why they're going for the main, shaking in their boots. They got the steady aim.
True.
Maybe that's why.
A heavy weight to carry on Rene's shoulders here. That's why maybe his aim wasn't as good. Had to carry so much weight, he couldn't focus on the aim. But
yeah.
That weight will be distributed across the team, of course. Oxford, they're going to need a team effort here to pull through because that Cambridge side are very tight, very well organized. They're going to need a miracle here on this next map.
Absolutely.
But as we know, the Oxford side are very strong indeed. We can't underestimate them. That second map, they were dominant.
I mean, even on this map, it was still very, very close. Even on that last fight, they were coming from the spawn, just couldn't quite make it in time. And we saw there were so many pixel moments with the timing there, just managing to cap before we contest.
There were so many 3v3 fights at the end, right at the checkpoints.
Literally.
So many moments that shifted the game there.
The scoreline's close, but it doesn't even reflect the closeness of some of these fights. Yeah. Absolutely.
All of these games have been very close indeed.
Absolutely.
Hey. think there's going to be a break
It's
coming
gonna be a
through here
quick little
soon.
break before the next game, folks. We'll
But
see you in
I need to
next
stretch.
4
I need to
minutes.
shake
Little
out.
loo
These games
break.
are heavy. They're
Shout
coming
out
in
to us.
fast.
Shout out to our sponsor, Red Bull, keeping
yes.
keeping us
Thank
energized.
you very
for the
much, Red Bull,
stream.
keeping us energized. I needed it for sure. These games are just too hyped. Red Bull
we don't
bringing
need the Red Bull to be honest to get the games are hyped enough. But,
Yeah, the
that
games
just
are
adds
hyped by
the
themselves,
cherry on
but
top. The
Red
overkill.
Bull helping out here. I think we're going to transition to a break very soon indeed. Just any moment now.
Very soon.
I can't wait to be back there and see you in
Honestly,
the next game. Everyone,
this is
make sure
the
to stick
decider.
around. We're going to see you in the next one in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
We are back here, folks, ready for the match point, series point, and the whole of varsity.
Wait, is this best out of 5?
Wait.
Best out of 7.
Oh, best out of 7. Best out of
Yeah,
7.
best
My
out-
bad, folks. My bad,
Still.
folks.
Wait, I'm so excited. First 2 games first game went in Cambridge's favour, second in Oxford, then third in Cambridge's. This is very exciting because each game has been very close. Oxford need to win this series to stay in varsity. I have no idea what's going to happen. They're pretty equally matched and these games have been insane. Let's see what happens in the 4th game. Looks like we're on Ilios here.
Ilios. We'll see if it's a one-off or if Cambridge are the control point kings.
Yeah, because, you know, we thought Oxford may be the control points kings, but we saw what happened last time. On Rialto, Cambridge snapped back. Let's see if this is Ilios' map. I think we're going to be going in any second now.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, so
I'm getting ready to load in.
A new thing.
Oh yeah, no, Casper is Palindrome. I had a chat with him. It's his alter ego, he says. So he just swapped onto a different account. And we're on Ilios. I'm so excited.
Look at that.
Palindrome or Casper now. On that Widow, playing an important role. Oh, and Farah as well. It looks like Cambridge's DPS.
Casper the dog, more like Casper the goat. Look at that.
Oh,
That was phenomenal. from
Casper.
Casper
and
AKA
Farah
Palindrome.
getting all the shots, and because of course they are well supported by the Mercy, by the tanks creating space. Haven't he? He's being a bit sneaky.
Oh, we'll get spotted there.
Oh,
By the
not so
Echo.
sneaky after all.
Oh, we've got the Sky Warriors.
Oh, but he's going in the back. Oh, Farah gets taken out. That was unfortunate for Cambridge. That should provide a nice opening for Oxford to move in here. Oh, gosh, just the Echo is just pulling in the work. Hammond is anabombed. He's looking low. It looks like Oxford's going to take this fight. Seb taking the Mercy.
Oh, Echo. Oxford managing to get the
Oxford
point
take the
back
site.
there.
Very nice.
Oh, a little wrecking ball fight.
I think. Oh, okay. That's the pick on the Mercy. I think Cambridge are going to try and capitalize that and pull through. Let's see. Don't know how he's managed to do that one. Are they going to push in? They're probably going to now. Okay. Farah making some nice pro. Oh, on his ladder
in the back.
Oh, and a
Perfect
high
connect
burst.
from Hyper.
Sliding him down. Amazing. Having hit. He's looking low. Is he going to manage to get out? I don't think so.
Goes down as well.
Oh, the pocket of Farah is just too strong.
Goes for
Oh,
Gets caught out.
Hyper just going for the magnificent. Does get taken out in the end, but he's done enough work, I think. Oh, but Seb taken out. Tracer, but he gets taken out. Oh, and Cambridge. They're just wiping the floor clean with Oxford here.
Bring it back.
This is Cambridge's sight. Oh, that choke point's looking nasty. I think Oxford going to go around the side here. Looks like that's what they're going for. That Hammer's going to need to try to create some space. They've got some odds to work with. Oh, and the... Oh my gosh, Hyper!
What a shot!
Hyper, you can't do that! You just can't! Is he going to go for the mercies? Oh my... Wait, is that Echo flying around? I didn't even know she could do that. That's mental. God.
Goes to
What
the
the
copy, but
heck?
can he copy his plays? Trying to find the mercy here.
Oh, Reddit, he just can't match up. He can't do it, mate.
He can't match
Mate.
Hyper.
Hyper, that was disgusting.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's on fire, mate. Hyper's just on fire.
I think Seb might need to go back to Maze if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
mate.
But
Mate, this is...
absolutely
Oh,
unstoppable.
90, what? I didn't even realize. The time ticking down. They just can't get through, and Cambridge take that round.
Absolutely.
Seb
insane.
getting the little hammer in the end, but it's to no avail. You know, it's not going to do anything anymore. Round one to
1-0.
Cambridge. Gosh. Oxford, they're falling apart here. They need this game.
Let's look at the team comps here. We've got Symmetra coming out.
I wonder, are they going
on,
to change anything?
Hyper's opted to swap off the Farah.
Farah after that performance. I guess Farah maybe he doesn't think will work as well for this map. To be fair, Symmetra on this choke point, that's going to be brutal here. Silk and Xeno, of course, once again pulling the team together. They're the glue that keeps it alive. And let's see how this plays out. I'm excited. Oxford, they need to pull in the shots here. They need to... Oh! Cambridge going for it. Oh my gosh! Live for Hammond! Surely not! And the crowd's going crazy. Oh my goodness. Oxford here.
My goodness.
What I am lost for words. I was
just about to say we haven't seen an environmental kill.
No, that was insane. Light Void here. He just... What the heck?
If that isn't player of the game, I don't know what is,
that.
folks.
Nah, I need to recover from that. I am
Shot. I'm that one back.
What the heck? Whoa, Casper here. You know what? He's pulling up the team, getting the pick on the Arno with that Tracer. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, he's going for the most. Oh, his aim is just too snappy. Casper / Palindrome. The Light Void, he's doing the work still, getting the Arno. Cambridge here, looking like they're going to take the side. Yeah. Diva, I mean, she's a goner.
I mean, they had that slip up, but you wouldn't even know.
Wow. Gosh, Casper, he's really going for it here.
Well, I meant to be a bit cautious here.
Yeah, be careful.
The McCree flashbang, the classic counter.
Oh, but Casper's not getting flashed anytime soon. Oh, if Hyper gets another snipe, I don't know what to say. This guy on the far is just he's too strong. Oh, that shot. Oh, but he gets taken down. Renner here, he's coming back. He's not having any of it. Renner here. Oh, he got a double. He got both of them.
Getting a sneaky trap in the back.
Jeez, cheeky little melee there from Meaty, getting the honor, but Echo here, so strong. Oh, Meaty, what the heck? Meaty's taken out Honor, Mercy, and McCree. Surely he's not going to let them take sight here. That was, oh, Meaty, what are you doing? You can't do that. Hyper almost got the ult here. That's going to be huge for the next fight.
Honor. Hanging on.
Oxford need to make use of that early play and just take this game. Use that momentum. Okay, Casper gets taken now. Maybe overextended a little bit here. Oh, the Nano coming out. Oh, that's on the Echo. Surely not. Oh. Let's see what the Echo can do here. He's going for the Farah. Doesn't seem to be working yet. Oh no. Echo's low. The battle in the skies here. The two fighter jets themselves, Echo and Farah, battling it out like it's the World War. Oh! Barrage. Wait, what? Oh, Echo took out Tracer. The Farah didn't get anyone. Devo coming out. Oh! I think Cambridge are going to take this fight here. They're looking like they've got the advantage. Diva gets taken out. Oh, but Farah is low. Is he going to get picked off? Oh, the time is running out, and Cambridge take this map.
Take the map.
Wait, Cambridge 3-1 up. That was a quick win there from Cambridge. Oxford here getting stressed. I'm looking over now. They're trembling in their boots. They need this next game. It's hero time for Oxford.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely. The game. Oh, there's the nasty fight kick, mate. That was
the reactions there. The quick thinking.
And Diva, you know, Diva's just depressed, jumping off the end there. She just can't. She can't deal with that. 5 of her teammates getting killed. That's amazing.
Wow.
Hyper here. Hyper, honestly, I think deserves the match MVP there.
Yeah.
I think Hyper on that Farah just was too much impact. Yes, he was getting pocketed, but he pulled in the shots. I mean, we saw that snipe. We saw that snipe on. I don't know who that was. I think it was Mercy, but his aim on the Farah there was just immense.
He's so difficult to deal with, especially when being pocketed by a Mercy.
Yeah.
On Ilios with the long range, you've got a McCree. You have to hit 5 headshots in a row to kill it.
Yeah, honestly, the movement as well, the way he carried himself through the sky. There was no way he was getting taken out.
Playing behind the pillars, going for the pokes, and going for the snipes successfully.
Gosh,
not much you can do.
Once again, I think that was Zelia pocketing him, playing a huge role, making sure to stay alive, keeping who was again Hyper alive, making sure he can do his work. And once again, Palindrome or Casper, snappy aim, just taking all of them out. Times were a bit quieter this game. I think the DPS around the show. I'm not surprised since they were getting that pocket far. I mean, that was the fight that Oxford needed to win, and Cambridge reigned victorious.
Yeah.
They couldn't be taking out the skies there, and it cost Oxford the game.
Yeah, as I said, I think when it's a map built for Farahs, I think Cambridge Hyper, you know, he's really got a lot to show for himself on these maps. Next map will be Blizzard World, I believe. So it's interesting to see what kind of comps they can run on there. I think we might potentially see a Hanzo from Rene. I've seen him bring that out on. We saw him bring that out on the.
That'd be really interesting to see.
I'd love to see Seb back on the May because
yeah, that May McCree works really well. I don't remember if there was a game where it didn't quite work as well, which is why they stopped playing it. But I mean, whatever they did on Kings Row, just do that again, man. That was a dominant performance. Oxford really need this game. I think they're going to have to try and play a risk. Going to try and make something happen here.
Yeah, I mean,
this next game is for the whole series. It's series point here for Cambridge. Oxford, they're getting stressed. I mean, Team 2 here, Oxford, the Overwatch team, it's all riding on them. They can feel the weight bearing down. Are they going to rise up and do the Herculean effort and get the reverse sweep? Or they're going to crumble under the mighty Cambridge? We'll find out in the next one.
Honestly, they really could do it here. They really could.
They could. It's not impossible, but the stakes are high. The pressure's on.
What do you think they need on a Blizzard World to win?
Blizzard World. I mean, it's another payload, right? Yeah, it's another payload map.
It's a hybrid, so it's a CP and then a payload. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I think running that May again, I think they really struggled with that May. I'm not sure what they did against that May. I think if Cambridge whip out the Farah Mercy again, Oxford need to know what they're going to do against that because
we have seen them bring out the Widow very briefly on King's Row, so maybe that could be their ticket to victory. But
I mean, yeah, Rene on the hit scan was really strong. The Widow might work because one shot is all you need to take out that Mercy. One shot's all you need to take out that Farah.
Absolutely. One shot in the right hands, one shot is all you need.
In the right hands of Rene, you know, could be brutal.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's going to happen on this one, honestly. Part of me is hoping Oxford win this one because I want to see more, to be honest. Even though it will mean Cambridge win, I want to see more. I'm low-key rooting for Oxford in this game. Sorry all the Cambridge people. I want them to get a little comeback at least, just so we can have a few more games.
I think they could. I really do.
I mean, Light Voice here, he needs to diff Meaty Treaty this time. He diffed him on Kings Row. We saw what happened. It was brutal. Meaty Treaty since, he's come back strong. He's not having any of it. He's just He's just been a shield for the team. They can't do anything about him. Hyper, I feel like, is just he's being a bit more of an aggressive DPS and is paying off. Oxford here, they need to back themselves. They need to just go for it, play their game. It's all to play for on Blizzard World here. I can't believe we're witnessing. We're casting over the series point. It's an honor. It's an honor, really.
Yeah.
It is an honor.
I mean, I've seen harder comebacks than this go through. If you tuned in for Valorant yesterday, you would have seen something similar.
Me and Tim on
magic
on the Cambridge team, cheeky little reverse sweep. It could be the Cinderella story for Oxford here.
Absolutely.
I mean, they say that Liverpool-Barcelona in the Champions League was an amazing comeback, but honestly, I think this one, if we see this play off, I think that tops it. I think this is the greatest comeback of all time if Oxford pull this off. Is it going to happen? Who knows? We can all just pray and hope that Oxford at least wins this one, so we get to see a few more games, but of course, both Cambridge passes here. Want to see Cambridge win in the end, but Oxford, I'm kind of rooting for you right now, I can't lie. Light Void, you got to diff him on the Reina, man.
Absolutely.
And the DPS.
Absolutely.
Who's been your favourite player so far, if you had to pick one?
My favourite player? Oh, man. I mean, I think it's hard to pick for an overall, but I think there's some clear MVPs in each map, right? So Hyper on that last one, just absolutely dominating.
We're entering the next game.
Game.
This is the match point. This is the series point for Cambridge.
Is at its peak.
Tensions are rising. The clock is ticking, Oxford. It's hero time.
Oh. Heading into the next map in a moment, folks. Blizzard World.
Laser sharp focus onto their monitor. They need this game.
Cambridge defending, Oxford attacking. We've seen a lot of success from the Oxford attack, steamrolling on similar maps. Can they play out the bag again? Who knows?
As for the dog, going back to Hyper, I mean, we know it's the same guy, but his alter ego, maybe there'll be going back to Palindrome. We saw Casper the dog being whipped out last time and they won, so maybe this time Palindrome will be a bit weaker. Okay, Palindrome on the McCree. I mean, Hyper on the McCree and Palindrome on Hanzo. Should be interesting. And we're seeing the McCree and May be
back on the May. Step back on the May.
Still on the May.
Do it. They really could do it.
The May one treat needs to come out. Honestly, I think the Cambridge tanks are playing so well together now. We're seeing Lorenzo going onto the Roadhog. Should be interesting to see because I don't think we've had a road. Oh, never mind. He's switching onto Diva. Silk and Calf on the Lucios once again. Xenia on Baptiste and Tyranti on Baptiste as well. Oh, we're getting the same healers on both sides. There's gonna have to be some diffs in this game. Oh, we've got practically the same teams. Apart from May and Hanzo. Okay. Bro, diff central coming out. Oxford, they're making some decent progress here. Oh, they're going straight onto site. They're going straight onto it, and we're seeing the May Util coming out, separating the team.
He's a bit isolated here.
Oh, Palindrome on the Hanzo. He's so strong, but no picks. Oh, Rene. Oh,
huge shot
already. What the heck, Rene? He finds two. Rene finds two. Lucio gets taken down. May gets taken down. It's a 4v4 on site here. 3 left on Cambridge, and the Diva mech is gone. Oxford look like they're going to be taking the site here. It's just the start they needed. Kings Row round 2. Bring it on, say Oxford.
Oh, Meaty got the big shatter, but couldn't quite follow up.
Meaty with a huge shatter, but Rene here. Huge plays from Rene. He's got the ult already. Hyper, he's playing quite close here. Gonna try and do his magic. Gonna try and go around and get a pick potentially. He's just waiting to pounce on Light Void, but I think Light Void's ready for it. Look at him swinging that mighty hammer. He knows what's up. They're gonna try and contest at this choke one here, I think. 2 ults on the Oxford side though. Oh, and Palindrome getting the early headshot. Oxford already losing that main man on Rene. Seb here though, the mighty Seb, he's still alive. Oh, but they're getting pushed back. As soon as they lost Rene, they just fell back. Fair enough. They think they need all 6, and rightly so. Rene is quite strong on that McCree and dealing most of the damage. Okay, they're coming right back. 6 still alive. The high noon coming out. Oh, the high noon to pull them back. Oh, and he finds one. Silk falls and the mech falls, but the shatter comes out from Oxford. They're winning this fight. They're taking back this payload. Meaty Treaty is low. Meaty Treaty has fallen. The Mighty has fallen indeed, and it's just Xenia on the Baptiste. She's fallen, and it's Oxford moving the payload. They're looking quite strong this game. They are looking quite strong, and they have 3 ults. Honestly, the McCree May just seems to work for them on payload. I'd love to see Cambridge whip out the Farah Mercy again and see if Oxford can deal with it, because last time they couldn't. Although we do have the hands in it. I mean, we do have the McCree to deal with it, but okay. Big team fight coming out. Oh, and a shatter from Meaty, but it doesn't really catch anyone. The Devo comes out here. Is it going to find a pick? No, it's not. Lightboy takes out Reaper. Palindrome takes out Seb. It's a 5v5 on site here. The payload is almost pushed, but they contest it. Oh, and Palindrome, he's hitting all the shots. The Lucio comes out. I think Cambridge are going to win this fight. Oxford are falling back. Oh, the shatter comes out. The Devo comes out. They find Silk. They find Baptiste. There's no longer any healers on the Cambridge side here. Reinhardt falls, but Palindrome's hitting all the shots. Diva's low. Diva's getting... Oh, and Palindrome. He pulls back for Cambridge here. They're not allowing that payload to get to the... Oh, wait. It got the next points. They capped. They capped. Wait, what? How? Wow, okay.
Very
Oxford here, very sneaky. All part of the plan, as they would say. Palindrome, he's on fire, but it was to no avail. Oxford taking the next checkpoint. Oh. And Palindrome, he's really playing well this game. But I don't know who brought that. Oh. They just about protect him. Oh, Palindrome gets taken out. That's huge. That's huge for Oxford. May's gonna know. Is it gonna come through? Oh, and Meaty's low. Honestly, the May Uto is just so strong here. Meaty Light Voice could have fallen there, but May, he's not allowing that to happen. Seb on the May, so strong. Oh, he gets the dink as well. Winning the long range fight. The shatter comes out, but it doesn't hit anyone. Bit of a waste there from Meaty, and the Mayo comes up. Wait. Oh, the Mayo. Oh, Oxford are winning this fight. Xenia falls. Hands are still alive, but he's definitely not going to be able to do anything here. And Oxford are looking so strong, and they needed this. They needed this boost in confidence. I think they're going to take it to the end. We'll see.
Can he wall them
Cambridge
off?
have no ults. Oh, they burst on. But we see... Oh, and right void! That's my man! Taking out Meaty Treaty. The Demon Max falling. It's going to be a Mikko. Oh, he takes out... Oh, and Rene finishes it off with a triple. Oxford take that round in brutal fashion. Brutal fashion.
Wow, this is I'm getting deja vu. Kings Row.
Gosh,
Kings Row. TP,
Run it back.
Blizzard World.
Oxford here. They're not messing around. I said it's hero time, and heroes they are indeed. Taking all 3 checkpoints. 3 minutes remaining.
That's exactly what they needed.
That is exactly
Confidence
what
boost, morale up.
they needed. Let's see how
Wow.
they set up here. I kind of want to see that if the Farah Mercy comes out, because Oxford could not deal with that last time.
Yeah, Palindrome really had a hard time finding the heads of the other players on Ponzo.
Oh, we're seeing the Sombra. We are seeing the Sombra. Is it going to work again? It was quite strong on King's Row, but we remember what happened last time. It wasn't strong enough. They're running a similar comp. I guess they think they can make it work this time. We will see. So, Oxford look to be taking control of that high ground straight away. I mean, they've got the McCree to fire the shots. They've got the May. I reckon Cambridge are going to try and speed boost it around that left flank and run straight onto site, and then there'll be a fight on site. A 6v6. Should be exciting. As we said before, Oxford must win this game. But Cambridge, Cambridge won't let that happen that easily. We've seen how strong they can be. Hey, Cambridge going around the side here. I reckon they're going to try and run it down that left flank and avoid this fight on the high ground. Silker on the Lucio, of course, keeping the team healed. And yes, as we predicted, a 66 fight, but the May will come through straight away, managing to isolate that Baptiste, and the Baptiste falls. Palindrome here, going for some cheeky kills, but Diva's not having any of it. Sombra's going to have to run away. leaving only 4 on site. Ah, and Cambridge, they're falling off. They're not wanting to lose anymore. Lightvoice shield's dropping, but he has plenty of time to recharge it for now. Cambridge regrouping. Oh, Palindrome falls. That's not ideal for Cambridge. They're going into a 5v6 here. Are they still going to commit? I'm not sure. They're falling off, I think. Yeah, falling off. Smart. I think they need the 6v6 because Oxford, with that May especially, doing all her work, I'm not sure they're going to be able to take it so easily. They've got a lot of momentum here, Oxford. Let's see if Cambridge can break it. Running up that left flank again. The Lucio directing the team, and the Maywall comes in again, and they're just isolating them so well. But they don't find the pick this time. Oh, they do. They find the pick on the Sombra. Great ult there from Rene. It's looking quite dominant from Oxford here.
So hard to pitch against such a great
It
May.
is. Like, they've really got...
Shatter.
Oh,
Shatter
Shatter coming out here from Light. He's running around on that
Again.
Reinhardt, swinging that mighty hammer. And May, they're just... either they're going to just delay her death here. Buy even more time. Eventually she falls. Oh.
Palindrome is building up the ult fast though, 80%. We see
Yes.
another one of those.
I honestly think they're banking on that hack. They're banking on that Sombra ult. Because Lightvoid here, he's playing so well. He's the shield the team needed. When they needed him the most, of course Lightvoid pulled through. Can he keep it up? We shall see. Minute and 40 on the clock here. Cambridge going for another attack. Reinhardt's coming hammer to hammer, shield to shield once again. Oh, and the hack comes through. It's going to be huge. Reinhardt falls. That's huge.
Beat drop from Calf.
Massive, but Rene finds a pick. The Mail comes out again. Devo coming through. Is it going to find a pick? It finds no one. Palindrome gets a kill. Reinhardt gets taken out for Cambridge. Palindrome finds another pick. He's just running wild there in the back lines with the Sombra. Oh, and Lucio. I think Lucio's fallen. Cambridge are going to take this site. Cambridge want this win so bad, and May's falling. Reinhardt's still alive, but I don't think he's going to be. Oh, he's going to be able to get back, but
Cambridge just managed to take that point. We did
Amazing.
not expect
Cambridge just-
that. Didn't
Honestly,
even
that-
need the repo.
it's the same as Kings Row again, where just every time they get that Sombra ult coming through, then they just take the site. I think they're going to need to just keep trying to build that Sombra ult, because other than that, also his utility with this team comp is proving to be too powerful. A little battle on the high ground here. Oxford sticking very compact with this team. The Diva ult coming through, and the... Oh, Hyper with his Reaper ults without fail. He uses them so well. He always finds the pick. Cambridge just wiping the floor with Oxford here. They don't even need the Sombra hack, which we thought they did. Wow, complete team wipe.
Quickly getting on the high ground, claiming the space. Palindrome.
Oxford here gonna need to regroup.
Already rebuilt the ult. This is
Gosh,
insane.
Palindrome. I think they might use this on the next fight to try and push it to the next point. Oh, of course they use it. Can they captain the
Shatter
and the
follow up.
And they're running in. Yeah. Oh, and Meaty Treaty. He's just running wild at that hammer. Look at him go. He's loving it. The Shatter. Oh, I mean, they're on the site, but they're going to get taken out. Lucio's going to fall. Cambridge are going to look to try and get that payload up as much as they can. I think Oxford have one more fight in them before it goes to the checkpoint. They have 2 ults to play with there, the Devo and the Reinhardt ult. Let's see if the tanks can pull through. Seb's almost built his ult on that May. I think Oxford are looking to try and contest this point here. 3 ults is going to be hard for Cambridge to hold on to. Let's see how they play this. Oh, but Hyper, of course he finds a pick. The Devo and the May ult coming out, but they only find... Oh, they find the mech. May's getting a pick. Hyper gets taken out. May finds a pick. It looks like Oxford's going to win this fight. May just running wild on that May. Wow, okay. Oxford hold on to the checkpoint here. They're not giving that up. Honestly, I think we're seeing a repeat of Kings Row. If Cambridge take this on the next fight. These teams are just so back-to-back. They've almost built the Reaper ult. They've almost built the Sombra ult. We know how powerful they can be in combination. We've seen it before. We've seen it time and time again. The Hyper and Palindrome combining. Lucio using the... Oh, and he's used the Reaper ult already, but they don't catch anyone. The Lucio ult on the Oxford side proving useful there. Oh, and the hack comes in. Oh, they're going to manage to pick them off while they're hacked. Lucio gets a pick. Still gets a pick on that Lucio. Reaper gets a pick. Palindrome gets a pick. I think Oxford are falling, and we're seeing another repeat of King's Row where it's just back and forth, fight after fight. One team wins one team wins another, and Cambridge are taking this checkpoint. Gosh, it's so back and forth. It's so back and forth.
Take a look at the ults here. They don't really have much to counter Cambridge at this point. And it's so difficult when hacked, especially on the Mei and the Diva. There's not really much you can do when you get EMP'd.
When the hack comes in and the other ults come in, they're screwed. They need to think of a plan, I think, for when that happens. But I'm not sure there even is one. Oh, that Diva ult might be... Oh, never mind. Doesn't catch anyone. I mean, 6 still alive on each side. I think we're gearing up for another big team. Oh, Hyper gets taken out. That's huge because they don't have much big damage, but never mind. Palindrome here providing all the damage they need. Oh, and Oxford, they're falling here. They're falling. Oh, but they've taken control of the payload. Diva's here getting low. Mech's fallen. She's kind of isolated over there. I think she's going to die. Yep, Diva gets taken out, but Hyper, he's back. He's pulling in the big shots. The main man himself pulling through, and Cambridge just wiping the floor with Oxford. I think do Oxford even have one more fight in them? This is going to be very hard to get on.
Can they contest?
Only 3 of them left there. Lucio's going to have to run on or something. Diva's trying to get on. Oh, and he doesn't get on in time. Cambridge take it. Minute left on the clock. Oxford have 3. Oh.
This is so close.
Mate, final game of the series. We couldn't have asked for a closer game here. Oxford with 3 minutes on the clock. Cambridge with 1. All to play for here. Oh, and I'm losing my voice. I'm getting too excited. This is... Oh. Oh. This is immense. Oxford to attack first. They need to at least draw this game. I remind you, the score is 3-1 and it's a best out of 7. If they don't draw this game, it's over. The series is over. The Oxford series is over. The whole the whole varsity is won by Cambridge. Oxford need this.
I think it will be tough for Cambridge to break through here though, because they have heavily relied on.
But Cambridge know that they just need this. They just need this round, and Oxford know if they lose, this is over. So stakes are running high, tensions are building. All the weight is on Oxford here. 15 seconds on the clock. If it's time for them to step up, it's now. They're playing the same comp we've seen time and time again. It's worked time and time again. Can they make it work? Oh wait, Oxford defending, sorry. Cambridge, if they can stop Cambridge from getting a point, they've guaranteed at least a draw and they stay alive in this series. Which I'm low-key hoping happens, even if I'm a Cambridge man. Cambridge here, they're going for an aggressive take. They want to take the high ground, and Oxford are letting that happen. They're falling on site. They're saying, yeah, come. Bring the fight onto site. They have all their setups ready. They have all their utility.
Sombra gonna get caught out here.
Oh, but Sombra... Oh! Sombra and McCree might have a little battle here. McCree's running onto site. 6v6. Oh! Cambridge take the first pick. Oh my gosh! Cambridge get 2 picks. This is huge. Oxford are crumbling under the mighty Ravens. The mech falls. Baptiste falls. Oh, and Cambridge take the site in brutal fashion. We did not expect that. It's looking bad for Oxford here. Oh, Cambridge pulling in the shots. They know it's all to win for. Oh, and it's overtime now. All Oxford need are one fight, but do they? They don't have many ults. Neither side have many ults. It's gonna be a full-on brawl here. Just hands. Oxford here on the high ground. They're running in. They need this. Light Void, when they need him the most, is he gonna pull through? We see Reaper on the side here. He's getting huge damage in. We know what that Mei's capable of. No one's fallen yet. They're both playing it quite safe. Oh, and the Waywall comes out, isolating the Reinhardt. But he's staying alive. Rennie finds a pick on the Baptiste. That's huge. One heal. Oh, and they almost C9'd there. But Silk finds a pick. That's amazing from her. And Hyper finds a pick as well. 4v4 here on the side. But remember, Cambridge can get back quickly.
Huge EMP.
Oh, the hack comes out. And Cambridge, they hold on to the payloads. Not today, Oxford. Not today. And Silk finishing them off with 2 amazing picks there. She is just running wild on that Lucio. When they need her the most, she knows it's all to win for. And gosh. Oxford need to regroup here. They've got a shatter. They know that Sombra ult's being used and that was what they were most afraid of. But Hyper here has the Reaper ult. Can he make it work? He's made it work before. Oh my gosh, it's all to play for here. Oxford need to stop them from getting too far, otherwise their lives are made very hard. Rennie on the high ground here, firing down the shots. They're gonna jump down. Oh, and the McCreel comes out, but it doesn't find anyone. Oh, 6 still alive here. Oh no, Reinhardt falls. Mayo comes out, but doesn't catch anyone. I don't think so. Oh, it's caught one person. McCree finds a pick, but the Reaper, oh, once again. Oh, it just finds everyone, and Diva's fallen, and Cambridge, they're running wild now. This is their game. They're winning the series here now. Oxford, they need to regroup fast. They need to find their heads. They need to stop them from getting too far. Gosh, this has been amazing from Cambridge, honestly, to finish it off. I wouldn't even mind if they finish it off here, because the performance they're putting together is just immaculate. It's so tight. They've got the Diva ult, Baptiste ult coming up, and we have 3 ults from Oxford here. Can they make it work? They need to win this battle as soon as they can. The Mayo comes out. Oh, the Shatter. It catches one Silk, but that's huge. The Lucio has been providing so much. But oh, they find 2. Oxford, is this your time? This is their time. When they needed them the most, they're pulling through. The Diva ult comes out. It's just Sombra and Lucio left on side, but they fall to Seb. The mighty Seb finds 3 and wipes out Cambridge, but they took it quite far. In fact, worryingly far for Oxford. It's going to need a miracle. They're going to need to step up. Oh, 48, 80 meters there. That's huge. And Oxford have 3 minutes to play with. Predictions, Tim. Predictions.
I mean, you couldn't predict that, could you?
You cannot predict that. Anything can happen in this final, potentially final series for the win. You cannot predict that. The crowd are on the edge of their seats here. Cambridge and Oxford alike, they know it's all to win for. A little cheer there from the Cambridge player. Gosh. And Cambridge, they know that they've got the upper hand here. Honestly, if I had to predict, I would think that Cambridge win it here and now, judging by that performance. But as we've said before, it's all to play for.
If Oxford can do a repeat of the start, they could definitely win this. I wouldn't count them out yet. I would not count them out yet.
If Oxford come back here, this is actually the greatest comeback I've ever witnessed. Greater than the comeback of Spurs against Ajax. Greater of that of Liverpool against Barcelona. I'm probably missing some other comebacks. Whoa.
This could make the history books.
I mean, when Tyson Fury got knocked down, he stood back up, and Oxford need to stand back up right here, right now. 3 seconds on the clock. 3 minutes and 14 remaining. They're running that May. Honestly, I think if they're gonna win here, I think Seb has to like pop off so hard on that May. Because he is making all the right plays.
Meaty jumping down, Meaty getting caught out.
Oh, and they get the first pick. That's just what they needed. Meaty, he's looking low already. But Raiden, no. McCree finds a pick on Light Void. The shield is down. That is huge.
Diva.
Oh, but Baptiste finds it. Oh, Diva and Silk have fallen. But Reinhardt, Meaty finds 2. May finds 1, and it's a 2v2 on site. It's May, it's Seb, but Seb falls. No, their main man falls, and Baptiste, he's trying to do the impossible here, but Hyper is back to defend. Oh, so close. McCree falls. There's only 2 left on site here. Wait, no, Reinhardt falls. It's just Hyper. Diva comes back to defend. Lucio comes back to defend. It's a 3v3. Oxford have men coming up. They're pushing them off the site. This is huge. This is huge. Oh my gosh. Oxford taking the site here. Is it going to be a repeat? Is it going to be a repeat of things row? Maybe. That's what they need. But no, Cambridge are having none of it. They're contesting. Oh, but Diva's falling low. No one's falling here. Light Void, he's holding up that mighty shield. The High Noon finds Cap on that Lucio, but Diva takes out McCree, takes out Reinhardt. Reinhardt takes out Silk. That is huge. We have the Diva there left us. Oh, Oxford.
And Oxford come out on top.
They've only gone and done it. They're starting off with a bang. But can they get to the final point they need to? 5-4. 1 minute 38 left. Much ground to cover. It's going to need a heroic performance here. To be fair, I don't think if Cambridge had that Sombra hack, I would be incredibly scared if I was Oxford, but they don't. The Reaper I would be scared of, but other than that, I think they can take the rest. Oh, and May gets the Diva. That's Seb. I told you. I told you if one man was to step up, it was going to be Seb here. But, oh, Reinhardt gets taken out. That is huge for That is huge. He needs to get back as soon as he can. Honestly, if Cambridge run in here before Earnhardt's get back, it could be bad. Seb here, the mighty Seb, standing tall, standing strong. He's holding it up for that Oxford team. Two on the payload. They're pushing it, you know, medium rate. They're not in a rush. They're confident in their ability. They can hold it. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. It's all to play for here. All to play for. Cambridge on that high ground. They've almost got the Lucio ult. That's going to be huge. Lucio ult almost ready for... Oh, it's ready for Oxford. That's going to need to come through. The Mayo comes through as well. Meaty Treaty, he's falling. Oh, but he hasn't fallen. The Lucio ult kept it alive, and they used ults here, but it's still a 6v6, 6v4, never mind. Oxford getting the picks they need. Palindrome is low. 6v3 here.
Oxford going for the back cap.
They've used the Diva. I'm not sure if that was necessary, but it finds two. It secures that checkpoint. 14 seconds on the clock here. It's going to go to overtime once again. But they use a lot of ults. I mean, Cambridge have 3 ults, and Oxford only have... They have none. They've almost got 2, but it's looking scary here. They just need to push it to that 1 point, but Cambridge have Reaper ult. They have the Diva ult. I reckon they're going to send the Diva ult in and then Reaper ult when that creates space. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. This is the final fight. This is for the series. Can Cambridge finish them off? Is looking huge here. McCree finds the pick on the right out. That's huge. Ready gets no. Cambridge. They're taking them out. They're winning this series here and now. The Cambridge Overwatch team. They finished this series. And that is a win for Cambridge in varsity.
Bridge, they had me on the edge.
They've taken them out
the whole way through.
And that is it. You have your varsity winners. The mighty Cambridge, the Overwatch team here. Light Void with the player of the game as deserved. He was huge in that, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Seb, he tried his best on that May, but he couldn't pull through. And Oxford leave disheartened, and Cambridge leave with the trophy. I remind you, there are still 2 more games to play, but Cambridge have won the series. I am lost for words. That was insane. Insane. And Cambridge here take the Overwatch series. They're going over now to shake hands. That was... Honestly, that was amazing. Tim,
Yeah.
What a series, what a series. I mean, we had that first game where Cambridge was looking dominant. Oxford pulled back, but after that, Cambridge were just tight. They were tight. It was all to play for.
Oxford have got to be kicking themselves for losing that defense there. I feel like that was their game. I feel like they had it in the bag.
The fact that Cambridge took the payload so far, I mean, Oxford almost took it all the way to the end there. That was so close. So close. Honestly, and we can see them celebrating now. They're over the moon. Every Cambridge shirt in this room is overjoyed. Oh, I'm lost for words. Lost for words. There were many highlight players, but honestly, it's so hard to pick one because every single player played their part so well.
Honestly, I feel like there were just so many clips there. So many moments to write home about.
Honestly,
I mean,
so many huge highlights.
So much action. That ball play there. Oxford did. Well, man.
I mean, Oxford they played very well. Hands down to Oxford, they played very well. Each game was so close there. I mean, I just can't wait to interview one of these players. I don't know who it's going to be, but they all played immensely well. Silk and Zenio on that. Those healers just healing everyone. You know, keep them alive. The tanks, Meaty Treaty, Arcturus, holding the team together, the glue, and Palindrome and Hyper were just insane on those DPS. Palindrome with the snappy aim, Hyper with that Reaper making all the right plays. It was just too much for Oxford to handle, and they fall in the end to the mighty Cambridge Ravens. That was insane. That was insane. So hard to pick an MVP there. Honestly, I hope you viewers enjoyed this game because that was just... well, I think there might be some interviews soon, maybe a small break. But honestly, I hope you enjoyed that series. We enjoyed having you watch. But stick around because League of Legends is coming up next and also interviews with the Overwatch players.